topsy-turvy. Paulse, the skip pass to April. He's shown that he enjoys coming off the left, but now will April leg it all the way? No, Bjerkes comes across. Now Paulse, watch the acceleration of this little man. And he certainly is rapid.
Yes, there's a little bit of electricity gone around the crowd. Just little shimmy. Reminded me a little bit of David Campese in his pomp. It took him away. There's the original break by April. And then looping around the outside, Paulse gets the ball now, and watch this. Just suddenly 2 steps on the gas and he's gone. Oh dear.
Well, now Western Province, and I'm sure that guy, by the way, Davy Snawen was... Well, yes, they're talking about Chester Williams. He came to the Sevens tournament and immediately caught the light, and one hopes like crazy that he will be up and well again to be able to take his place in the Western Province and South African team. Now Dion O'Kinnigan, Janneman Brandt gets the tap back to O'Kinnigan. Now Pfister. I like the way Pfister handles the ball, and that little man is really catching this place alight.
Yes, well spotted early on this evening, Hugh. He really does look like a superstar of the future. Difficult to say whether he can do it in the 15-a-side game. We've seen many players excel in Hong Kong. Thinking particularly of Wassily Serevi, the Fijian fly half, and this man reminds me a little bit of Serevi.
Now Province desperately trying to get their heavyweight scrum moving. Aitken, catch pole, Paulse. Oh, I must tell you, this little guy's had a brilliant game. Whenever he's touched the ball today, something dramatic has happened. And that was such quick footwork that he was able to get over the line.
Western Province moving blindside here very quickly. Skinset feeding Paulse, almost looking to go inside, but pushing out and going on the outside.
Die betroubare skopskoen van Louis Koen het die 3 van Breyton Paulse vir 5 om vir Norwich Westelike provinsie met 1 punt voor te laat loop.
8 is rather superior. Christian Stewart getting the wraparound ball again, and out to Peter Rousseau, one-on-one, fires it inside. Montgomery up from fullback, stays on his feet long enough for the support to arrive. Now they need to clean out this ball. Here it is. Marinos, oh, there's a huge overlap. They've only got to get it wide, and it's going to be Breyton Paulse who scores on the right. Some shocking passing under pressure from Province, but the first try, the first score of the game, comes to the men in blue and white after 25 minutes.
Ja, Andy, dit was goeie fase besit geweest. Percy Montgomery wat ook in die agterlyn ingekom het. En Robbie Fleck, hy gee die bal uit. Onder druk ook 'n goeie aangee. Maar kyk, Shalmare, hy was ook nog daar uit geweest. 2-3 man
working away. Pierre Ribbons was the scrum half, and Franco Smith's kick has gone too far, I fancy. Well, it's actually taken in by Peter Rousseau. Going for the outside break. This is Montgomery with the goose stepping. Brilliant stuff from Montgomery. Advantage going the way of Province. Van Sale, Stewart with the long pass. Here's Skinstead again over the top. Fleck takes it out of the hands of Paulse. Fleck still going, and this is Paulse, and Paulse scores! That's his second, Province's third. The first man to congratulate him was Bobby Skinstead, who seems to be on the field with an outboard motor.
Wel, dit is die WP op sy beste. Diep geskop. Pieter Rousseau die bal gekry. Teenaanval begin. Skinstead ook in die agterlyn. En van daar af het die perde begin. Skinstead dan gooi daai lange oorslaan aangee. Fleck en Paulse eers in mekaar. Maar dit was die duikslag wat saak gemaak het. Fleck.
Fourth time of asking. Oh, when it comes flying out. Franco Smith getting it away to Darnie van Skartbeek. He did not knock it on, says Andre Watson. Peter Rousseau tackled heavily. Van Sale climbed on by Nicky van der Walt. This is Fleck. Fleck's found a hole. Oh, there's a real chance here out wide for Province. This is Skinstad again. Here's Paulse. He's going for his hat-trick. He scores!
Wel, dis mos as 'n vleuel vir 'n doellyn moet gaan. Hy het daai lyn geryk lank voordat hy daar was en hy het geweet hy gaan 'n 3 druk. Maar hierdie WP moet jy nie vandag 'n halwe kans gee nie. Weereens vanuit die gebroke spel. Robbie Fleck, net so gevaarman in die middelveld vandag. Hy speel van sy beste rugby. Tweede fase besit. Robbie Fleck klop die eerste man. Skinstad. Nou kan ek verstaan dat Mellet om center wil speel. Baie goeie hande en daar gaan hy. Ja nee, hy het nie eers daai paaltjie geraak nie. Dit is verseker 'n 3.
Goals is all they have at the moment. Skinstad on the pick-up. Look at this big, powerful, athletic forward going. He's got support outside him, but the dummy was almost enough. Very good cover tackle by Leslie, and it's a lovely score there for Paulse again. Tremendous backing up, but a marvellous run by the South African skipper of the evening, Bobby Skinstad. The South African support are absolutely thrilled. No wonder they lead 57 points to 9. 5 minutes left.
Skinstad goes through the gap, another missed tackle. But the thing I like here, Bill, is he doesn't panic. He just takes his options. He's throwing dummies. He's looking around, very aware. Leslie in with the tackle, but Paulse is on his shoulder once again. Comes in off his wing on a slight angle just to take him away from the defence, and a super try.
All the elements of power running here. The little dummy, you'll notice, almost lost balance. And then as the tackle came in, and a real thumping tackle, still got the weight of pass away, the perfect weight of pass. Just outside the South African 22. And once again, a ball beautifully delivered to Skinstad. Alcott goes. Oh, what a lovely pass out there from Alcott. And look at this bit of running again by Paulse. An extraordinary try, and once again simplicity all the way. The basics done well, beautiful running and support, and genuine pace.
This all comes from a scrum. Skinstad picks up Alcock now. He sees the space, he goes and just puts his hands in behind the defence. Superb timing of the pass. And Paulse well, he leaves Tommy Hayes standing, and there's not many people in Scotland have done that over the last 12 months. Paulse will
Loop vir hom vas teen Robbie Fleck. Die bal is beskikbaar.
Go Black!
Sean Payne het aangekom met baie spoed.
Let it go!
Gaan hierdie bal terugkom. Hy gaan terugkom aan die kant van die Stormers. Salbon Boom.
Let go!
Dan van Silva kry Pieter Rousseau. Hierdie kan groot moeilikheid wees. Pieter Rousseau. Ek weet nie of dit die regte opsie was nie. Justin Swart was daar. Hy kom red, maar ek dink is 'n verkeerde opsie deur Pieter Rousseau. Vanaf aangegooi Dan van Sail. Kry die ondersteuning van Pieter Rousseau. Die slag gaan dit deur. Breyton Paulse gaan deur. Wel, hy het reg gemaak vir die fout wat hy gemaak het, Pieter Rousseau.
Dit is die belangrikste. As jy 'n fout maak, maak hom reg. Enige ou maak 'n fout, maar as jy hom kan regmaak soos Pieter Rousseau daar, dan is dit wonderlik.
Dis baie vinnig aangegooi. Dan van Sail het hom vinnig gelees. Hy klop eers die eerste linie van verdediging en nou moet hy die bal vinnig beskikbaar kry en hy kry hom van Pieter Rousseau. En kyk hoe goed het Breyton Paulse van eenvoudig in posisie gehardloop.
Dit is reg so, Chris.
Vlak voor die pale.
Right! It's a wrap, no hands! Hold!
Wel, het lyk soos 'n slagveld. Vanaf begin. Tommy Webb wat daar wil aangaan. Bobby Skinstad, dat is een lang aangegeven. Breyton Paulse, hier komt die bonuspunt. Zijn tweede 3. Vol punten voor die Stormers. En Winfield een Super Bowl wedstrijd tegen die Sharks.
Weer Bobby Skinstad. Kyk hy aangee weer van hom. Ek kan nie glo dat hulle nie hom goed dop hou as hulle kyk hy's in die agterlyn nie, want dit is so moeilik om hom te keer op hy
10-metre line in Highlanders territory as Gallagher digs in. Now Brown, Wilson looking to join in, does so. Randall, intercept! Breyton Paulse.
Swanepoel, Dutoy, plenty of space here, Fleck, good hands there to Percy Montgomery, now Breyton Paulse, wonderful hands, he scored 4 tries on his debut for South Africa in Mendoza, and now he gets a try, so the debutants are making their presence felt. Swanepoel, lovely pass for Paulse. And Breyton Paulse is away. It's going to be try number 2. What a wonderful run and the dive of triumph. Well, he's enjoying himself, Yevon. Boom, now Erasmus gets it away for Breyton Paulse. Beautiful footwork, a hat-trick on Daewoo. And the handspring and the crowd.
Goeie speler. Daai bal net 10 meter oorgestuur. Gawie, Bobby Skinstad, Brendan Venter, Wayne Julius, steek vas, kom nie ver nie. Aggressiewe verdediging nou deur die Arende. Bobby Skinstad, Ollie Leroux, Chris Leroux, en is Paulse. Paulse gaan nou sy vaart gebruik, bietjie gestui daar, dis Paulse, gaan Breyton Paulse trek het hom. Uitstekende spel Breyton Paulse.
Baie goeie 3, John, maar mens kan nie nalat om die rol wat Ollie Leroux gespeel het in hierdie beweging nie. Skitterende aangee wat deurgekry is deur Ollie Leroux. Sien ons nog waar die SWD man 'n groot druk op plaas. Nou kyk hy skitterende aangee en daai aangee het uiteindelik die 3 gemaak. Breyton Paulse wat hier so goeie visie aan die dag lê, skop vorentoe sien niks. En
Marshall, Umanga, Cullen. There's a wall of South Africans going up, but he has a chance for Lamu, and he still manages to make ground despite the attentions of about 3 South Africans. Referee waiting for advantage. There's space on the outside. If they decide to run it wide, Breyton Paulse, the little chip, this is where he can actually be very useful. Paulse has opened things up. The bounce is vital. Can he get back? Cullen does this so often. Paulse has got the try. That is magic. Magic, magic.
Well, we said in the beginning, if this young lad can get some ball, he can be devastating. A great bit of vision there, chip over the top, gets the foot to it. Merton slow to turn, foot to it again. Cullen just doesn't get it under control, drags it over and gets it down. Determination on his face.
Well, quick thinking by Breyton Paulse there.
Stay down, 6-6!
Van der Westhuizen, Van Straten from within his 22, and Breyton Paulse is now coming to play. Just look at the speed of the man. Will it be the little chip and run? He's taken his man on, and that's glorious running by Paulse. Has got the try.
Well, what do you say? This guy was not picked in a South African side a year ago. He's been doing this kind of thing for 2 or 3 years already, and it's just flabbergasting to think that a man who can put something together like that could not make his international starting team.
It's one of the best finishes that you'll see in rugby. Just watch the little shimmy, then the pace. Now, he thought about a chip kick here. Winston Stanley shot at him, but really, he just look at the pace of the man. Through he got, and that's a glorious try.
Well, in terms of an individual effort, it doesn't get much better than that. He beat the outside centre, Witkowski, with ease on the outside, and then straightened up Winston Stanley, the fullback. He feinted once or twice for the chip kick, and then before you know it, he's turned on the gas once again and beat him on the outside. Lining deep.
Paulse just channeling that ball. Van Straten's got Breyton Paulse with him. The short pass on to Devet Barry, but that was good defensive work by the Canadians. Their organisation was good. Chrono Otto. That's good ball for Van der Westhuizen. Another chance for Paulse. It's a little run through for him. Try number 2 to the flyer.
Breyton Paulse just nailing home the point that he really is probably the most dangerous back in South African rugby. He's come at the angle and he's beaten the Canadian defence with absolute ease. Admittedly, he's running outside a prop there.
Verdedigers wat almal daar aan die oorkant staan, mooi in die middel deur gedryf deur Giffen, hy het dit goed gelees. Gregan, Lakem, Kuiper, onderskep deur Paulse. En hier gaan Paulse. Dit gaan lekker wees. Breyton Paulse. 13 punte vir Suid-Afrika. Druk hom nou. Breyton Paulse met 2 stukkies briljantheid.
Ja, die Aussies wat werklik indrukwekkend gelyk het nou toe hulle die bal gedra het en dan hierdie aangee waar Breyton Paulse skitterend onderskep. En nou ja, niemand gaan hom daarvan nie. Hy gaan pale toe en waar hulle sterk op die aanval was, dit wys net hoe belangrike mense aangee moet wees. Almal is
Swanepoel naast Erasmus, dis in niemandsland. Dis in niemandsland hierdie. En is Rob. En Rob wat hierdie kanse behoorlik benut. Swak spel hier die Springbokke. Aan die diskant weer kry Montgomery. Hy wag vir die ondersteuning en kry van Breyton Paulse. Paulse. Oh. Dis hard wil gaan staan met hierdie lang aangee. Nou is dit Erasmus na Louis Koen, na André Venter. Hy stamp een man af. Dis 'n opwindende toetswedstryd. Japie Mulder na André Vos. Hy hou die bal. Dis beter, maak dit beter besit vir Suid-Afrika. Paulse. Louis Koen se skop. Die word gejaag deur Albert van der Berg. En van der Berg die plaat daar vir Latham. Die bal wat lospad. Wie is eerste daar? Rassie Erasmus word vasgehou. Hier kan 'n 3 kom. Paulse! Paulse jou doring. Dis die punte waarvan ons gepraat het ewen. Goeie voordeel daar toegelaat, ook deur die skeieregter. Want jy weet Rassie Erasmus is daar aan die trybeet gekry.
Ja, hier sien ons vir Albert van der Berg wat werklik briljant gedoen het. En dan Breyton Paulse, daar sien ons waar deur Perry O'Brien reeds sy hand uitgehou het.
The Argentinian defense here. It was a good tackle there by Felan. Now Robbie Fleck shows his pace. He's got plenty of it as well. Esterhuizen on his outside. He nearly got away. Just brought down to down. Up to the 22. It's taken on now by Esterhuizen. Good position for South Africa. Smith goes forward. Robbie Kempson hovers with Willie Meyer doing hard work. Van der Westhuizen, Montgomery, Venter. There's space on the outside here for Tinus Delport. He needs to go. Draw a man and it goes on to Breyton Paulse. What a wonderfully worked move that was. South Africa keeping the ball in hand, and it was Robbie Fleck who had their defence in tatters. Debut as a centre, but most of them have been at fullback. Andre Venter, good throw in by John Smith. Now they maul it up well. Van der Westhuizen, Montgomery, little bit of space there. Kisadi is extended to make that tackle. It's taken on by Robbie Kempson.
Push back, push back.
Williams is operating at wing quite often. Looks for John Smith.
Push back.
Van der Westhuizen, Montgomery, Esterhuizen. Force, good hands. Now chance here for Montgomery. Has a move wide. Delport back in the action. Up to the 22. And over it. Paulse is at scrum half. There's moving of the ball around. Is giving these Argentinians trouble. Andre Venter was so nearly there. Got it away to Corne Krieger. And then Albert van der Berg. Paulse, look at that. Oh my word. Breyton Paulse is in open positions. What a wonderful voorgevoel, as they say in Afrikaans. His anticipation is absolutely magnificent, and it's South Africa's tactics that are paying off brilliantly. Andre Venter was there, but wait for this. Breyton Paulse, Corne Ticher. Albert van den Berg was there, but at pace came Breyton Paulse.
Done by Bateman.
You know, there's two kicks there, one bad one from Harwell, and then one good one from Percy Montgomery, and they're under pressure again now.
Stay there!
Actually, the touchdown was by Gareth Thomas. In any event, Wusterhuizen adds himself to try and work the ball clear. Van der Westhuizen almost there. Magnificent tackle by Goff. Here's a drive by Van Straten. The South Africans piling it on here. Now it's out to Paulse. Paulse must score. And that surely is the clincher. Paulse's 11th try for South Africa in just 18 internationals, some strike rate. It's 21-13 for the South Africans. They played 2 minutes into injury time at the end of the match. And Ollie Leroux gives a little hug to the try scorer.
This is, good work. They had the overlap, and again, he just slips past Gareth Thomas. Gareth Thomas had a good game, but he had no chance. He had one eye on the outside with their numbers.
So, South Africa, pressure is on. Mauricio Reggiardo in the front row. Now the pressure comes on him. Now we're out in the three quarters. Fleck, Montgomery on the loop. Long pass out to Breyton Paulse. Beautifully constructed move, and Breyton Paulse scores South Africa's second try. Chester Williams on the left wing scored the first, and Breyton Paulse, South Africa's player of the year, scores their second on the right wing.
Well, Percy Montgomery got it right that time, and if you look, the man comes in, holds the Barbarians' defence, hence a lot of room outside. Now, was that crossing? No, probably not.
A little contest of pace, and I think Joost might have done Big Jim there, but here we go. The Barbarians have taken advantage of the ball going in a touch. Daniel Herbert, Matt Burke, David Giffin, power from the second row. The artful dodger, Agustin Pichot. Turnover. Here go the Bokke. Albert van den Berg. He's been very prominent, Van den Berg. John Smith to Willie Meyer. That's excellent offloading by the South Africans. Jappie Mulder cut inside when perhaps there were numbers outside him for the overlap. Another turnover. Cullen has to go across field, he'll have to be quick. Oh, good tackle by Andre Venter, and he's turned him, all-consuming. Breyton Paulse. Now then, Breyton Paulse, the gas man. That's Breyton Paulse at his electrifying best. Not even Lawrence Delalio could stop Breyton Paulse. Fantastic solo effort by the Springbok wing.
Well, Carlos Spencer was left on his own there. He did as much as he could from a pass that was bobbling around his ankles. Eventually had to let go of the ball. And Lawrence Delalio is always stretching here.
Well, we've had to wait, 9 minutes for the first try of the second half. I do suspect it won't be the last try of this game. Many frills now from South Africa. On the barge, Charles Murray, the hooker. Good tackling by Mark Hammett, the New Zealand hooker. Fleck cuts inside. David Giffin, one of the great second row tacklers. South Africa recycle. Robbie Kempson comes flying out. Mark Andrews charges at Jim Williams. Ollie Leroux. Again, that Barbarian defence is sound. South Africa recycle. Van der Westhuizen to Fleck. Robbie Fleck through on his own. Outstanding defence again. Breyton Paulse has scored though. Breyton Paulse's hat-trick of tries to put South Africa into the lead.
Well, I said it's been coming. The momentum has swung South Africa's way, and I would think it swung it terminally as far as the Barbarians are concerned. Series of drives close to the line, and whereas in the first half they were being stopped, they do well to stop Fleck here because he's a strong man. Lawrence Delalio, that just shows how powerful he is. But then Paulse almost unopposed.
As well, but it is a change, and James decides to go left.
up for it, the South Africans, and managing to wrest control of the possession. Quick feed from Van der Westhuis, and this is good for Breyton Paulse. Flying down the line, he's got Andre Filter inside him. Great play by the little winger, still on his feet. He's got over, but the referee, well, let's wait and see. I think he's given the try.
Well, that is the most amazing start to a test match. South African rugby has been looking for a fly half for a number of years now, and in Butch James they think they've found the real one. And that was a moment of brilliance from Butch James that released Breyton Paulse in space. And when he's in space, he's the most dangerous rugby player in world rugby. Look at the way he stays on his feet through all of that, reaches out and scores a...
De Kock, Montgomery. Fleck with the pass to Janchis. Janchis is one-on-one here. He's got a lovely move on him, but he's tackled from behind. Italy desperately falling back in defence here. De Kock has it. Gives it out to Montgomery. The long pass out to Ollie Leroux. Then it's Skinstad, and this is Paulse. And Paulse is uncontested as he gets across the line. His fourth try on this ground against Italy in 2 times. And the Italians make a bit of a mess of the restart. Neil de Kock giving out to Montgomery. This is Skinstad and Fleck. Fleck steaming through the gap. He's got a man outside. It's Paulse, and Paulse gets his second.
Can South Africa make this attacking scrum tell? Van Niekerk again at number 8. Skinstad.
Hands off!
De Kock, Russell, Joubert swirls away from Larkham, not Finnegan though.
He's fine.
Well, South Africa decide to go piling through the middle, worked out by, now here goes Breyton Paulse. He needed that. He hasn't scored in 12 test matches.
Well, a glorious try, fantastic Breyton Paulse. Well, it was Lawrence Parker who drove it through the middle, softened up the defence. It came back into the hands of Breyton Paulse, and is that gas or what?
His face.
Leave it, Green!
Well, it's been turned over by South Africa. De Kock. Russell came on the run. That was Greef. Barry, Paulse, Greef. About 7 meters out now. De Kock looking for the ball. Finds Dalton. Just decides to consolidate. De Kock, Russell. Wide for Joe Van Niekerk. Here's AJ Venter. Gets it away. Paulse, good hands. Van Niekerk. De Kock. Now there was an opening there. This is Lawrence Parker. Bumps the men off. Smith eventually brings him to ground. De Kock, Russell, Labuskaghni. Desperate defence by the Wallabies. Can De Kock get it if they go right now? If De Kock gets, must be a try. Breyton Paulse second. What a start for South Africa. Here's the gymnastics.
Glorious Breyton Paulse.
Jos van der Westhuizen, Richard Bands, Victor Matfield, Derek Hoogaard. Verder geneem door John Smith. Christo Besaidenout, hulle verloor die besit. Hier kom die teenaanval David Brits. Powell al uit. Ricardo Loopser, Jack Klaassen wat op die veld is. Daar trekt Darrenel. Steeds Darrenel, hy gee die aangee na Breyton Paulse. En hy gaan sy eerste trede Vrystaat druk.
Ja, Breyton Paulse wat sy eerste soos jy sê, 'n Vrystaat druk. Baie goed gedoen. Darrenel baie prominent in hy beweging gewees. Hy het 'n goeie wedstryd vanaand. Hy het sy merk gemaak, Darrenel vanaand ook. Hy bal kom uit na die blinde kant toe. Ricardo Loopser ook in 'n Vrystaat kry balbesit.
Darren Nel wat baie goed 'n uitstekende tydsberekening aangee wat hy gee. Hy trek vir Werner Greef op hom op. Hy sien Breyton Paulse aan sy buitekant waarwyd oop. En Breyton Paulse doen sy kenmerkende flikvlak.
Conradi, Rousseau. Well, talk about him not breaking the line. He's just done it. Barry. And finds Breyton Paulse. Wonderful running. Breyton Paulse will score. We said Chris Rousseau couldn't cut the line. And what does he do? He has a beautiful break.
At the side. Taken quickly by the Springboks.
Heads off, heads off.
Dupree just short.
Stay back, Green.
It's slow ball. And the best season has a dart himself, but the door was closed very quickly.
No.
Great control and recycling. They're off again.
Right.
Julius Hubert, good hands. Can Paulse finish this one? He loves it.
South Africa showed a lot of composure there. The Irish defence was very well organised, even if they were on the back foot. But they showed it by playing a lot of width, that the Irish side can get stretched very easily and then use their pace and power to exploit any gaps that appear.
The Springboks took advantage and played it wide.
Yeah, that's a great ball. And to be honest, O'Driscoll, we got very close to getting him.
Gets it away, Montgomery for Skalkberger. A little bit of space here. Here goes Breyton Paulse. The crowd now are on their feet. He goes on the inside. He bashes it over the whitewash.
Pacific Islanders claim it. And Beanie dummying. Oh, monstered there by Skalkberger. Raul Looney. And straight into Eddie Andrews. Turnover. Conradi. Hubert. Venter. Conradi back on the inside. Kicking ahead now for Breyton Paulse. If he gets a good bounce, he's away. Try time, South Africa. Oh, that is stunning. That's the sort of stuff you expect from the Pacific Islanders, but the Springboks are saying, if you can do it, we can do it even better.
Yeah, it came from a turnover, the pressure at the breakdown. 60 metres out from their line. South Africans, Conradi started by going the blind. There were simple hands, it was 4 on 3. Have a look at here, there's a battle at the breakdown. Men on their feet, Skalkberger goes in. I have a feeling that he was the one that pulled it out. It did come out near him. Conradi goes to the first man, draws him quite simply there. Van der Westhuizen, Venter puts it inside. Then the chip from Conradi. For Paulse, bounce is perfect, but also you've got to have the pace, and he does. Try. Right option, he didn't have a support player within 10 metres. Slid the kick through, but it comes to this now. Off the top.
Good two-handed take by Brits. 5 metres out, this is where they're so dangerous. The Springboks, they led 23-0 at half-time. And now Van der Westhuizen gives it to Paulse, and he just crashes through the gap. Or more of a sprint through the gap. And there's another try, so he's got a double. 28 points to 0, and that's 20 tries now in Test Rugby. 100 points for Breyton Paulse.
Well, you see the smiles on the South African backs' faces. That's because there's a attacking move that's come off. This is prior to this, where David Barry slid through, put the kick, but Sivavatu hit back beautifully to slip these couple of tackles. Only just must have put a foot into touch. Yeah, there it is there before giving to Mapasua. But on this occasion, have a look at this. It comes to Van der Westhuizen. There's the dummy runner there, Maurice Hubert, but coming in behind him, no obstruction.
Here come the All Blacks. Mertens gets it back. Very complicated move. And it's well read by the box. And the All Blacks have almost thrown this away. Conradi dragged in here by Montgomery. A chance for the box. And Breyton Paulse is in.
De Kock was going at full speed there, but I think that Western Province, no, they haven't surrendered it. Joe van Niekerk, Paulse. He's got pace as Paulse. Enough of it. Will he have enough to finish it? And Breyton Paulse gets Western Province's third try.
Fantastic try by Breyton Paulse. He had to read it. Cover defence was there. Fantastic break. Big mistake from the Cheetahs as they slipped. Joe Fanico did very well to offload that ball. He was in the channel. Junja couldn't get to him. Just look how he read it. He comes inside of Van Schalkwyk and has got enough gas to turn up the heat again and get away from the cover defence. Super try.
It's his former teammates. The toy hasn't kicked one from the fly-off position for a while. Now Paulse, they've got a few extra men. Van Niekerk running up. Can they finish this off? Van Niekerk goes in field. Joe Van Niekerk eventually brought down. It was a great tackle on him. Western Province now applying the same pressure that they've had to suffer from for a little while, but they can't get it out. Paulse, Breyton Paulse! Second try of the half for the little winger. You lost it.
Fantastic try from Breyton Paulse. Yes, you said it. He's been everywhere in this match for sure. He was been at fullback, centre, fly-off, and now, of course, scrum-off. Total player all round in the scrum-off position. The ball pops out. He gets the surprise of his life, and so does everybody else. And he's got the pace to go.
Duprier, De Villiers, Pretoria, Sabana injects some pace there. With his hands above the tackle beautifully. That's as good. Breyton Paulse is away.
The restart has already taken place. Clean catch from Victor Matfield on the Springboks 22. And here's that big drive again. And this time it's Schalkberger again with the ball in hand. There he is. The big drive on. They've already made 7 or 8 metres. Dani Rousseau working hard there. And well, you could see there that the Scots stepping back, and that's become quite a fashionable tactic of late. Eddie Andrews taking the ball forward. There's Jan Smith. Support from Breyton Paulse, who's got Fourie Duprier outside. Duprier. There's Paulse. Paulse with Berger on his left. He can't see him, but he's up on his feet again. And Breyton Paulse is crushed in the corner. We could well have seen 2 tries in the space of 2 minutes.
Well, that was very, very clinical from Breyton Paulse. But again, we're going to have to go upstairs and see this on a replay. But it all came from the drive from the Scots kickoff.
Can you check touch and the grounding of the ball, please?
Thank you, Donald. I'll check touch and the ground.
Well, Donald Courtney has asked again for both the grounding of the ball and whether he's in touch.
We're just seeing it here. McFadden is under the ball. For me, that's a good enough try for Breyton Paulse, but as I said, clinical finishing. Fourie Duprier was there.
Takes the South African 8 apart. That's a little bit better. Duprier decided to go with a kick, and Breyton Paulse is there! Whoa, a great shut down very quickly. Now they've got numbers on the right-hand side of this ruck half, South Africa. Spies gets it away to Peterson. Lovely pass here for Matfield. Gets inside his man. Finds Peterson again. Can the youngster score? Has men with him. Matfield sizes up the options. Now they go to the right. Paulse! Oh, Swaz! Bangs it over the whitewash. It's try number 25 for Breyton.
Intercepted! Well, what happened here in the first test of the year against Wales? Remember, Wales led by 17.